Again, everybody, Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending American League East champion, Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's already hit 3 home runs in this series alone, guys, so he looks awful comfortable. He has that confidence, and his swing is flat out locked in. He's looking for more in this one.
Chris Sale will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benintendi has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Out of second, third baseman number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging on the first pitch as this is hit out to Pedroia at second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated. Oh, right there, sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa. Shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent toward first. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Batting second.
Here's Brock Holt now. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
One-0 count. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-0 on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike. 2-1. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 2 for 10. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree, and the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? In there, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something harder.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... At the plate, Rafael DeVore. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Rafael DeVore.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 1.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is popped up. Bregman is there for it. 2 gone. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So stepping in, Hou.Leads Gurriel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Marwin Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's going to be a base hit from McCann.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double
Center
play.
fielder,
As a
number
result,
4.
it's one of those seeing-eye singles, just found the hole.
Here's George Springer as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Third inning, no score to this point. Very weakly on the ground. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that was going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Soft liner towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. He'll come home with it. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The batter, number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox, number 25, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Bradley Jr.
Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Short, hit hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Carlos Beltran. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in, Guriel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try.
Left fielder, number 16.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball fine, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Rafael Devore. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gonzalez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The second baseman, number 15.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0 now to McCann. Fastball that just misses inside.
That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them. Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game. That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
On to Moreland. It's a double play.
Number 4.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
Sandy Leon.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sandy Leon. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. On the ground, softly towards second. Altuve scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Carlos Correa is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Tapped down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Designated hitter.
Here's Carlos Beltran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Xander Bogaerts stands in as he swings.
0-1.
And misses for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick coming on. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with Showtrack, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it and just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Digging in once again, Rafael Devore. And, guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, base is loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases. Loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. First offering on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The second baseman, number 15. Dustin.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it. Quickly there. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Change up low, 2-0. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi going back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Addison Reed comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Addison Reed.
Marwin Gonzalez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Lays off 2-2 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Marwin Gonzalez is the second out in the seventh inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faced. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Alex Bregman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The second baseman, number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1, here it is. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it bangs off the monster. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, you can clearly see he knows who's at the plate, and he knows he's got an open base. He's been trying to nibble right here and falling behind 2-0.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here it comes on 1-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Beltran is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Back. And a swing and And a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Hou.Leads started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Right side. Pedroia is able to get there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ken Giles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 53.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a game 5.
Bottom of the ninth for the Red Sox. Right fielder.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Rafael Devore 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The second baseman,
digging in to try it again. Dustin Pedroia. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Now the 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Takes this the other way to right. And start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.
Fans, our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Charlie Morton. Credit the save to Ken Giles. Loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.